Just behind me is the brand new Subaru Impreza Turbo WRX. Now before I reveal it to you, I must warn you, it's changed. Now we all know the old one was no oil painting, and we kind of forgave it for being ugly as sin because it was just great fun to drive. But now some keen-eyed designer has tried to make this new one look all pretty. See what I mean?
New bug-eye headlights and blistered body panels give the Impreza immediate recognition. Subaru have decided to make the cult car of the 90s less aggressive looking, to appeal to the more family-minded. But is it still the ultimate boy racer's car?
There's been a complete overhaul in here. The driving position's been improved. Although I will say I feel these rally spec seats have been designed for a male model's frame, which is fine for me, but others may find them a touch on the tight side. The switchgear and steering wheel have been raised, but I wish I could adjust the steering wheel for reach and not just rake. The pedals, well, they're great. In fact, altogether, a very, very good driving position. One which makes you feel part of the car, because I feel as if I'm sat in it rather than on it.
Crash safety and braking have been upgraded. This is the 218 brake horsepower version, which can get you to 60 in around 6 seconds. And if you really need to get from A to B in a blink of an eye, well, it's got a top speed of 143 miles an hour.
One thing I liked about the old Impreza was the steering, and it's the same on the new car, if not better. It's pointy, and what I mean by that is it's very accurate and precise. Now, some people may say it's nervous, but it's not. It's just very responsive, which is exactly what you want in a car like this.
The exterior and the ride is a lot smoother than the previous model. And guess what? The cabin is too, with a brushed aluminium look centre console, soft touch plastics and more room front and back. But Subaru reckon they've raised its performance. So how does it fare on the track?
Now, we're on a damp circuit, so overall grip levels are going to be down. But I have to say, I'm impressed with the overall roll holding in the new Impreza. It doesn't suffer from terminal understeer like most of the production cars. And oversteer, well, it can be easily achieved. The brakes are good, overall balance is excellent. But I'll tell you what, one thing lets it down in my opinion, and that's it's only got 218 brake horsepower. It just isn't enough.
There will be a 280 brake horsepower model available in a year's time. That's if Subaru can get it past the tough European emissions standards. I think that's going to prove a better package. This one will set you back 21.5 grand. More expensive than the last one, but the standard spec's been raised.
No one imagined the original Impreza would become an icon, but it did. So in time-honoured fashion, Subaru have followed the old adage. If it ain't broke, well, let's mess with it. But is it still the boy racer's dream? Well, I think so. OK, so it's a bit more refined and they smoothed out the rough edges. But I think that improves the car. Mind you, the only thing I'm not sure about is those bug-eyed headlights. Still, you'd never notice them from inside.